Dead Island 3 is officially coming, and unlike Dead Island 2, it might not take 10 years to release. But will it return to an island, keep the insane Gore, and avoid another messy launch? Let's talk about it. Dead Island 3 has officially been announced, and it's currently expected to release sometime in 2028. And honestly, that alone already feels like a win. If you remember, Dead Island 2 took nearly 10 years to come out because of major development issues, multiple studios, delays, and constant setbacks. So hearing that, Dead Island 3 could arrive in far less time already gives me some optimism. Now, I don't see Dead Island 3 as a direct continuation of Dead Island 2, and that's not a bad thing. Dead Island 2 didn't even take place after the first game. It introduced new characters, a new setting, and a different tone altogether. So I expect Dead Island 3 to follow the same approach. New survivors, a new location, and its own identity, instead of trying to force a direct sequel. One of the biggest conversations right now is the setting. A lot of fans want the game to return to a true island, like the original Dead Island. Dead Island 2 took place in Los Angeles, which obviously isn't an island, it's a city. Personally, I'm fine with either. Island or city doesn't really matter to me, because I genuinely enjoyed Dead Island 2. I thought it was a fun game, and more importantly, it was brutally gory. And speaking of gore, they need to bring back the flesh system. Being able to dismember zombies in real time, ripping off arms, legs, and heads was insane. Dan Buster absolutely nailed it. I honestly say Dead Island 2 is one of the goriest zombie games I've ever played, and I hope Dead Island 3 doubles down on that. I also really hope they bring back the weapon crafting system. Let us customize and upgrade weapons again. Flammable, electrical, impactor, cremator, punctuator, liquidator, mutilator, all of it. I love to see new mods, new weapon types, and more creative ways to absolutely destroy zombies. I can easily see Dead Island 3 introducing new zombie types along with new gameplay mechanics to keep things feeling fresh while still staying true to the series. Now here's something interesting that's been mentioned in recent news articles. It seems like Dead Island 3 may not only be targeting PS5, but could also be coming to PS6, or possibly even launching only on PS6, depending on when it actually releases. That would make sense if the game really does land closer to the end of the decade. And it's important to remember that 2028 release window is just an estimate. Nothing is officially locked in yet, so for now, it's really a wait-and-see situation. At the end of the day, I'm just glad Dead Island 3 isn't shaping up to take as long as Dead Island 2 did. But let's be real, delays always happen, and honestly, a delay wouldn't be the worst thing. Dead Island 2 should have been delayed, because when it first launched, a lot of players experienced glitches and technical issues. I actually waited until the game was patched before playing it, and I'm glad I did. So if Dead Island 3 needs more time, I hope the developers take it. I'd rather wait than deal with a broken launch. Hopefully, we'll start seeing more gameplay, trailers, and details sometime in 2027, and I'm definitely looking forward to more Dead Island in 2028, or whenever it's truly ready. Zombie games are what I love, way more than vampire or werewolf games, and Dead Island 2 proved that the franchise can still deliver, with even more gore than the original. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what do you want to see in Dead Island 3.